Man, playoffs time. Oh, so he'll be alright. Cody said you gonna beat me, Juice. No, I said Cody said that. I ain't say you said that, dog. Cody said that out his own mouth. Yeah, so you know I gotta prove him wrong. I gotta prove him wrong. No, man, this Juice want to play this game because it's a head-to-head game. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I know. Can't can't blame nobody but yourself. You got work tomorrow. Damn, I'm off, dog. I'm off.
NFL football has come to Southern Nevada as we are in the menacing new Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Las Vegas Raiders. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. 25-yard line. Time with Raheem Mostert, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Okay, there's a tone setter. First play from scrimmage, stuff him in the backfield.
You know what they were doing last night in the hotel room? Visualizing exactly that. That's what they were thinking about. Making that play, having leverage, lower than the offensive lineman, getting into the offensive backfield, knocking someone down. Just what you said, set the tone early for this game.
Jeez, you are fired up.
When I see a play like that, I can't help it.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. A first carry for Kenyon Drake. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Got his connection, complete to Ruggs. The 20, 10, and he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Henry Ruggs, his 19th touchdown now on the season. And the Raiders have taken the early lead. Well, that's how they envisioned it, get the football to start the game and score.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
Fielded in the end zone. dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses them about 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
And 10 at their own 21. And the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now Herbert into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Return here will go to the 31-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the
discipline that they showed on defense, because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Mostert a first down carry. This will wind up only getting him a couple. And it'll bring up second down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Running for the shotgun with Jordan. He'll be close to a first down at the Chargers' 23.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
6 makes it 3rd and 2.
Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. 2 touchdown passes now here in this first quarter for Aaron Rodgers. And the Raiders add on to their lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And he'll find Akins there, complete. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Juice out.
7. First down, Chargers.
Juice up.
They run to Taylor. Give him a
Juice
couple
up.
to carry
14
there,
to 0.
Fletcher Cox on the tackle. A gain of 2. Brings up 6.
Here's Herbert. They'll find Taylor. That's complete. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
To Jonathan Taylor. A gain of 6 yards. And it's
3rd and 2, Herbert. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They're going to try and throw. And it is Incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. Now a play fake. Rodgers. And a slant hold in by Ruggs. There he goes onside. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Henry Ruggs. His 21st touchdown of the season.
Juiced up 21-0.
Extend that advantage.
His kick.
Boy, these guys are off to the races, Charles. 20-0 already. Extra point pending.
Yeah, you always hear that term. They just boat race someone. Heck, it's car race, motorcycle race, plane race, whatever you want. Right now, they are sprinting past him.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
I'm gonna play for real now. Y'all watching this game?
The Charger drive about to get going. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Down the 2nd down throw on target, and he'll get up to the 43-yard line. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3
Joe.
at the 50-yard line.
Joe Burrow.
From the 50, here's Herbert. Looking for Perriman, and it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. Pass the try. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Here's Mostert, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 11-yard line.
One more time with Mostert. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. It's a pickup of 3, but still a little work to do on 3rd and goal.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here, not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
21-0 our score after 1.
Raiders 21. Chargers nothing.
They'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. This defense had 3 interceptions last week. They're on pace for more than that here, 2 in the 1st half.
Do not adjust your set. This is not instant replay. This is a defense that is locked in. They're essentially running the routes for the receivers and turning into the receivers themselves, aren't they? I mean, it is amazing what I'm seeing because the reactions of those guys back on the back 7, phenomenal.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Herbert. That's complete to Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And the Chargers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the 1st. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Mike Gesicki, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Chargers, they're able to cut into that deficit.
The kick is good.
That seemed like a much-needed touchdown after 21 unanswered points to start the game.
It's not often that you equate a football game to a golf tournament, but it's like you don't want to shoot yourself out of the tournament too early. So they needed that touchdown to make sure that they got an opportunity to not just get back into this game, but a chance to win it later if they continue to play well.
The Raiders take over first.
That man was up 21-0. How you gonna act? He was up 21-0. It's 21-7 now. He threw an interception.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we're going to shut up points already in a spot where you're thinking you get 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah. Will they make up for it? Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. A gain of 13, it's a 1st down. Late in the season now, MVP chatter starts, and he might be on the fringe. This is always an award that goes quarterback or running back, usually quarterback. A lot of bias. Does he deserve consideration?
He more than deserves consideration because the way the game is played in the NFL now, it's a pass-first league, right? So that means that people are going to adjust their defenses for him each and every week, and he's still putting up big-time numbers. I know the quarterbacks, the running backs get it, but he should be firmly in the race for MVP.
On 1st down, Rodgers looking for his running back, and he's got him. That catch good for only a couple.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
This is caught by Antonio Brown. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. And that will be incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
She's being greedy.
They're going to line up to go for this on 4th down. Rodgers stays on the field.
Yeah.
They do go for it. It's Rodgers. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked by Trayvon Mullen. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
He's got his man. It's
I know you pissed off on that play, dog. Oh, motherfucker, told that damn phone safety, get the fuck up.
Extra point up in the Myers. And they're back
I mean,
touchdown at
yeah, Bill tight end muffed the hell out of the damn thing.
Myers to boot it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone.
Hey, no. He was up 21-0 in first quarter. I know scored 14 points.
23-yard line.
It'd be a shame I take that lead from him.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They've seen their 21-0 advantage cut to just 7, so time to go back to work here, 1st and 10. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
He was brought down at the 20.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out as they did.
A decent little gain, puts him in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the 1st down. That's exactly what he did.
Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37.
He's brought down.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. It's caught inside the 35. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 34. What a first half this has been offensively. I mean, defensively, what do you do when you're getting torched like this?
Now, these receivers are absolutely wearing them out. So 2 thoughts come to mind. 1, get some oxygen. Fill up your lungs a little bit. And number 2, talk to your guys up front. You need a pass rush to help slow them down.
And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. This is Mostert. And the Raiders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
They'll run with Mostert. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Come on, Juice.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll run with Mostert. They hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
Song for the field goal. A 20-yard attempt.
Rosa's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
Chargers in good field position to start out. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Play action. It's Herbert. Open man is Duvernay. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. And connecting here with DJ Shark. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt. So yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Just trying. He trying.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports.
What you gonna do, James?
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway.
17-24.
And he's probably realizing he should have
Yeah, I got a bomb. Third quarter, started the quarter, third quarter.
14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101 tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
They run once more with Taylor. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Brought down at the 30-yard line.
Taylor. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
1st down, Chargers.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And he whips that one incomplete there. Devin Duvernay, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert is going to fire one deep. Middle. That's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Devin Duvernay. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Chargers are an extra point. Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post?
I done took the lead from it's 25-24.
The catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This will make it into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25. Actually,
come on, James.
So
come on, James.
At their own 26-yard line.
Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Looking to throw on second down. Rodgers got an open man. It's Ruggs. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete. There to get a hand in and knock that one away, DJ Reed.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. And he taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 15 yards on the play, first down.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. Now Mostert. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues.
Every time me and G play, his man's get hurt.
Is making this defense look better than what they really are.
It's like my man's hit too hard or something.
2nd and 11 now. On play action. Now Rodgers. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line.
Dislocated shoulder.
7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there.
Juice man hitting too hard.
But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Well, thanks for joining on a Thursday night in the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
The open man is Shark. It's complete. 17 yards for the Chargers there as they've got themselves a first down. Now whistles and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. To the air again, Herbert. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Devin Duvernay, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
To throw again, Herbert. They'll get that one to Taylor, complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 11 yards there, first down.
First down, Chargers.
Herbert back to the air. Eluding the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much. and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. On 2nd and 10, the ball back with Herbert. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Damn, Juice blitzed like a motherfucker.
Mike Gesicki, and it's 3rd down. And that one going to be off target and incomplete. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
Yards to go.
Herbert throwing again. He'll air this one out deep for Perriman. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And that one off the mark. A little late with a throw. And for the 2nd time tonight, his field goal unit comes out here. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And that'll move their lead up to 4 now. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Offense set to get this drive started. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Rodgers now on 1st down. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
A gain of 5.
Yeah, that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, and maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on 1st down. They're ahead of the chains now.
On 2nd down, it's Drake, and very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Taking a deep shot here. This is caught inside the 15. And he's taken down all the way inside the LA 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
At the 9-yard line.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off down at the 2. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's Charger football, and they've got the lead as well as we begin the 4th quarter. The Charger drive about to get going. Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. He's going to have the 1st down past the 20. And finally taken down to the 25.
Hey, looking too good for Juice.
An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 20. And the Chargers
now Taylor. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Janoris Jenkins.
Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Oh! He done intercept the ball.
Picked up by the safety, T.J. Ward. He takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. This game has been defensively oriented on both sides, so I guess it stands to reason that the play of the game comes on defense.
So it's my kind of game. You know that. Anytime we have a defensive battle, but that, as you said, it stands to reason that's the way the game tilted. Someone had to make a big play. And the way the defenses were dominating, that's exactly what we got.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. A golden opportunity for them now following the interception. They need to try to at least get 3. Obviously a touch. They got his man complete. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Devin Duvernay, 77 yards. And the Chargers are going to retake the lead.
The kick is good.
Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
It's a gain of 9.
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that's going to lead to a 3rd down. From the gun, Rodgers. This is going to be incomplete. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Rodgers going to go on 4th down. And it is incomplete. The Raiders trying on 4th down, but to no avail. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. This now a chance at the very least to burn some clock following that 4th down stop. Points would be up. That's caught inside the 20. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Duvernay, 51 yards. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that. truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. Well, they just scored. They got the lead, and they decide to keep their foot on the accelerator, so to speak.
Scouting, scouting, scouting. They had to have seen something in their preparation for this game that told them in this situation, if they get the look they like, let's go ahead and go for it anyway. They like being bold.
Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. Now they air it out to start the drive, and it's complete. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Devin Duvernay, 51 yards. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. This is a touch cruel here. They've got the big lead. Now they're going for the jugular with the onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds.
They ain't looking too good for Juice.
The onside kick try.
They ain't looking too good for him. They ain't looking too good for that man.
They go play action here on 1st down. And this is caught by the tight end. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Rodgers. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised. Through a second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
Jesus.
Stunning to me because
5 interceptions.
with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent, but a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years, but here we go. Devin Duvernay, the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down.
After what they've faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Herbert, he's going to rifle one deep left side. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Devin Duvernay, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd down.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Marcus May with a pick. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened.
He's got it at the 15. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Mecole Hardman with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Raiders get a score closer.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. Jamal Agnew now to return it. It's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
On the return, the Chargers take over 1st and 10.
The Charger drive about to get going.
And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
15 more yards there and quickly another first down. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Flushed out right. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. They're going to pass here with Herbert. His throw caught at about the 5. And the Chargers are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. DJ Chark, first-time Pro Bowler, the intended receiver. But it'll be second and goal. Again, Herbert. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. Mike Gesicki there to make the grab. The Chargers, they're able to widen their lead.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, huh?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Mecole Hardman, the intended target, and it's second down. To throw again. Rodgers. He's going to let it fly. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Henry Ruggs, the rookie, his intended target, and it's third down.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top with the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on fourth. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. On first down, Rodgers.
Damn.
Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver.
They got sandwiched. They got sandwiched.
3-yard line.
Throwing again. Rodgers. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Mecole Hardman with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Raiders make some inroads here on that deficit. Rosas to add the extra point. And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now.
Makes the score Chargers 55, Raiders 44. All
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. To return, here's Agnew. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need. And down he goes. Brought down, Raiders sack. The sack comes from Anthony Hitchens.
A 10-yard loss on the play. It's 2nd down.
Herbert off of play action. Flush to his right. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And it's incomplete. He's still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, I don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Chargers,
big game, big
the
down.
2 weeks are going to tell the story for them as they move to 9-5 with the win. And now they'll get the weekend off as they get a little extra time to prepare to face the Denver Broncos. Meanwhile, for Las Vegas, this was basically just an exhibition game for them as they'd already clinched home field advantage. And they will be at home next week to take on the Miami Dolphins. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.